Jai everyone. I'm again here for another debate on the topic should developed countries be held financially responsible for global warming? And I will be speaking for the motion. Developed countries owe an ecological debt to the planet for decades and unchecked industrialization. This debt isn't just atmospheric, it involves depleted resources, damaged ecosystems, and disrupted climate cycles, much of which can't be reversed. Responsibility must include reparations beyond emission cuts. Second argument of mine would be the colonial legacy link. Climate change is tightly connected to colonial history. Colonial powers extracted resources from the global south to fuel industrialization. The environmental cost of that expansion was outsourced, and the consequences are still being felt in vulnerable countries today. My third argument would be the moral precedent and legal liability. If a corporation can be held accountable for economic environmental harm, why not states? Some legal scholars argue that climate harm caused by developed nations could fall under international liability law, and if we set a precedent now, it would open the path for global environmental justice. Now, the developed countries like the US, UK, Germany, and Japan were the first to industrialize. This has led to massive carbon dioxide emissions starting from the 18th century. A large share of the cumulative emissions that are still warming the planet today. The US alone is responsible for around 25% of historical carbon dioxide emissions. Developed nations grew rich using fossil fuel based development, setting a precedent for other nations. This model encouraged mass industrialization, car-based cities, and overconsumption. It is now hard for developing nations to grow without following the same path, worsening global emissions. And the last thing is the delayed action and climate denial. For decades, some developed countries denied or delayed climate action to protect their industries. Oil companies in the US and elsewhere funded misinformation campaigns, and political lobbying slowed climate legislation. Now, if we don't blame the developed nations, whom are we supposed to blame when they are the ones who are making up to the 60% to 80% of the problems? Right.
Once again, good afternoon to respect